Welcome, one and all. This will be part 10 of Syberia, the world before. Let's jump into it. I have to say, this is the best kind of game to be playing, considering I'm incredibly tired because it's mostly just cutscenes and figuring out the odd puzzle here or there. Okay, so find out about the region. Oh, hello. Find out about the region and its history before you open... Was it Wanta? Jonta? I don't know. His coffer. Find the coffer in the attic. Okay, so I'm assuming we just have to look at everything.
Maintaining the refuge must be a huge job. As tough as Lenny is, I hope she has some help when she needs it.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Okay, so I mean we can look through this thing again, I guess. Go down? Okay. Again, I didn't even realize that was there. So I'm assuming we must have to come back this way another time.
That must lead to the other side of the circus. The authorities have closed the path due to excavation works on the other side of the mountain. Suits me. I wasn't exactly planning on climbing a mountain today anyway.
Due to a recent discovery at the foot of the passage known as Devil's Pass, the path has been closed to facilitate excavation works in order to prevent any risk of accident and to ensure public safety. Access to Devil's Pass is strictly prohibited until further notice. Oh gosh, now I have to turn her around. Okay, good. It's like she's gonna get stuck. It's just gonna be wonderful. Okay. Let's have a look at whatever this is. Again, it's hard to gauge depth. Okay, let's... Hold on, before we go have a look at that, let's come here. Apparently we're inspecting this for some reason. Okay, so I need to get a coin. Oh gosh, hello sun. I can't see anything. Okay, can we... Thank you. Oh yeah! Oh.
It won't budge. There must be a way of unblocking it somewhere else on the mechanism.
Right, so I'm assuming we'll need to get a coin.
What now, Fräulein? I was just about to doze off.
Okay, we can just leave. I wasn't sure if she might have more things to say.
I'll be going then.
Okay. There was something else over here.
Oh, it's dazzling up here. I can see why they call it the Silberspiegel. Silber means silver, and Spiegel is mirror. The silver mirror. It certainly lives up to its name.
I'm sorry, was that Silberspiel? I totally mispronounced that way back in video whatever. Okay. Let's have a look at everything.
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about.
No way! Thanks, exposition. Is that the oven she used also on the night that she told you about?
A mechanical stove. Seen better days. Another object with the look of the Vorarlberg workshop.
Okay, I have seen all of this already. Hello, good sir.
Ah, I see I'm not the only one stuck here. Bah, pull up a seat and together we can moan about being stuck here.
Thank you, but I have things to do.
I hope you can stay until this evening at least. In London they have the changing of the guard. Here we get the changing of the colors. I guarantee it's worth the wait. Hmm? English?
American, actually.
Oh, seeing as you've come so far, then. Besides, it's always nicer to be stranded in good company. From Belgium, myself, on a world climbing tour.
Stranded?
Didn't you know? They've closed the Teufelskragen. That's the path they call the Devil's Pass.
So that's what all the fuss is about.
All down to climate change.
You mean the thaw, right?
Made the path too dangerous to climb and apparently resulted in a morbid discovery.
Oh?
Bodies of resistance fighters, killed while leading refugees to Switzerland. Frozen solid.
Resistance fighters? You mean frozen since the Second World War?
That's what the paper says.
Is that what the tent's for?
It's a temporary chapel of rest that the rescue team made while waiting for the bodies to be airlifted out.
I see. I guess there's no reason to disrespect the departed, even after all these years.
I only hope all this sudden interest from excavationists puts an end to the stupid rumors that a strange creature haunts the Silberspiegel. Otherwise, you can be sure, as soon as the old lady pops her clogs, this place will become run over by those infernal tourists.
What about those frozen bodies they discovered at the foot of Devil's Pass?
Well, due to climate change, the snow line has receded, revealing the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second World War. Most probably resistance fighters and exiles, trying to flee the fascist occupiers and reach Switzerland by the pass. I imagine they got caught in an avalanche. Poor wretches have been imprisoned ever since. Until today. That is why the authorities have blocked access to the pass, so they can take the bodies out, identify them, and give them a proper burial.
I've had some experience with fantastic fauna myself. But what do you make of the so-called strange creature that roams the mountain?
Just another local fairy tale to pull in the tourists, if you ask me. They say it lives in prehistoric caves. And that it's responsible for people going missing. Ooh. Some even say that the mysterious cries you can hear on some nights are the creature calling for a mate. In other words, the usual twaddle you normally get in remote or uncharted places like the high mountain or the deep sea. Twaddle passed down from generation to generation, through sheer ignorance.
Surely, from what I read on the way here, the cries could come from an animal native to the area, couldn't they?
That is my thinking exactly. No doubt a bear with something caught in his throat. It happens, you know. Probably scared a tourist one evening, or... maybe it was young pranksters.
Can you tell me about this Devil's Pass?
Oh, it's on the far side of the cirque, looking out from the terrace. As you can imagine, it's called Devil's Pass because it's extremely dangerous. Most of all because of the risk of avalanche. Only seasoned alpinists can negotiate it, really. As a professional alpinist myself, what I love about it is knowing I'm climbing in the tracks of courageous climbers of bygone times. There's a real sense of history about it. For example, Resistance fighters used it during the war to smuggle vagrants and other victims of the Brown Shadow into Switzerland.
Is that the path they've closed that leads from the refuge?
That's right.
Thought so. I saw the notice.
They've blocked it off so the helicopter can airlift the frozen bodies from the bottom of the pass. Meantime, they have set up a temporary chapel of rest, as you can see.
Well, that's moving. It's important to show respect, even after all these years. Right. Thanks for cluing me in. Anyway, I better get back to what I was doing.
You are welcome, Fräulein.
There were some words in all of that where the voice actor lent so heavily on the French accent that I just had to giggle a little bit.
Reminds me of Hans's automatons in Valladolid.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. These decorations are a bit confusing. So I'm still after a coin or something. Oh no, don't go up. Not yet.
Lenny's father must have made this stair lift to help her get up and down the stairs. Must have taken him many hours. It's touching when you think about it.
Yep, many hours, I'm sure. Maybe try a couple of days? Oh, okay.
An old book? The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann? Funny. My grandparents left me a copy before they died when I was a kid. I should get around to reading it someday.
That wasn't a coin though, so that doesn't help me. Can we go this way? Is this another one of those situations where I'll get punished for trying?
This must be Lenny's room.
Perfect.
Not sure I'm allowed to keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless, innocent of great transgression. Sweet.
Let's snoop around. Oh, she's still got that picture. After all these years.
Photos of the refuge. Looks like they're arranged by time period. These date from before the war. There's even one from the summer when Dana worked at the refuge.
Crazy. Whoa.
This series ends at 2002, 3 years ago, when I began my journey with Oscar and Hans's train.
It's actually a little bit sad because she wanted to fill this with like pictures of the world, didn't she? And it's just sort of pictures of this place. The refuge, that's what I wanted to say.
All these photos go up to the 80s, including my date of birth.
Oh, isn't that cute?
That's pretty impressive. Obviously helps Lenny get up and about.
Okay. I think that's it for her room. So I am looking around. Apologies though if I do accidentally enter the attic. What is going on here? Something on fire?
Austere. Looks like a storage room. It's cold. Somebody's been smoking. A client, maybe? Unless Lenny likes to sneak a smoke.
She seems like the rebellious kind. I'd believe that.
So that's the painting Dana told Lenny's father to buy. Not bad. And similar in style to my painting. Wonder what the others were like.
I like that it ended up in the storeroom.
There. But who could have left it open?
Well, you've got Lenny and your mysterious not French dude. No, I can't keep going.
It must be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself.
Yeah, good on her. Okay, keep coming. Come on. Come on. Wait, I'm going to assume this is like a corridor that I'm not going to be able to get into. Okay, so then got that, and then something happening up here.
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days.
Oh, I thought there was something over here. Maybe not. How do I get to the attic then? Oh, no, yeah, so I need to get into the attic. But how? Attics are the ones that are up in the roof, right? It's not common in Australia to have houses with attics. Or, what are the other ones? Cellars? So it would have to be upstairs somewhere, no? Have I missed it? So we shut a window in here. Oh, interact? Maybe that's where it is and I just missed it because of the way the camera was facing. Oh, yeah. Go. Hoi! Use those muscles. Okay, so... Oh yeah, whatever that is, I'll take it.
Take-up reel. Like the ones used on old cinema projectors.
Okay. I'm glad I've got that. I'm after a coin. Oh, unless maybe I could throw that on. I don't necessarily want to interact with too much up here.
This must be Yunta's coffer, the one Lenny spoke about.
Okay, good. So we found it. Let's just have a little look-sees around.
Don't want to break my neck, thank you very much.
You sure about that? Dear Gustav Renner, with regards to your letter, we are pleased to inform you that manufacturing would be honoured to assist your daughter following the tragic events that resulted in her disability. Ah, perfect. That's what I'm after. Hello.
I must remember to ask Lenny about it.
Nope, we're not doing that. We're going straight back downstairs. Also looks like opening up that coffer is going to take a bit of work too. I think there was like 3 panels. Left side panel, set top side, set right side panel. Sounds great. I'm so keen for that. I want some kind of fancy coffer like that. I used to, once upon a time, I worked in an Asian furniture store, and they used to have some of the chest of drawers and stuff along those lines that had the hidden compartments, and I used to love trying to find them all. That's what I used to do when no one was around. It was a very empty store most days, so there was plenty of time that I needed to entertain myself with. Oh, what?
Better try something else.
Why didn't I... What? Hold on, let's ask Lenny about it then.
What now, Fräulein? I was just about to doze off.
How did you meet Leon Kobatis?
Why do you ask? You from the police or something?
No. I just thought I'd ask, since you seem to appreciate him. Didn't you?
Fräulein, when I said you could look in the guest rooms, it didn't include my room. But yes, like I said before, he was a regular customer even before the episode with Dana. To me, he was like a movie star. What young girl wouldn't be bowled over by a young, handsome alpinist, and to top it off, an Olympic medalist?
Can you tell me about the resistance medal with your name on it?
Sure, I was in the resistance. Not for those medals, though. Nothing but tin charms. You see, there's those who received medals, and those that were killed. And besides, they aren't gonna give me my legs back, are they?
No, but they prove you played a part in the liberation of your country.
Puh, nonsense. Nothing but bad memories. I'd rather not talk about it.
About Yunta's coffer.
What about it?
Where did the coffer in the loft come from?
In fact, Father made it himself during the long winter evenings. He wanted something more elegant and solid than the old family coffer where he kept the takings. So he made the one upstairs, thanks to the techniques he learned when he worked in the Vorarlberg factory in Valladolid.
Valladolid in France?
That's right. The price Junta paid was equivalent to a month's worth of takings. Money well spent, though, 'cause it was built like a mountain fortress.
You wouldn't happen to know the combination, would you?
I told you before, I don't know it.
I'll be going then.
Okay, so for whatever reason we still haven't found out about the region and its history, which, I don't know, just makes me think maybe there's, as always, something that I've missed. It seems to be the way with these side quests that are like, explore this area or find out more about this or whatever, and I'm kind of like, I'm really trying, but obviously I just keep missing things. I don't know what to do about that viewfinder, because it definitely looks like we need some kind of gold coin. Silver, I don't know, whatever. But I just haven't found anything so far, so unless that'll be in the coffer, I'm not quite sure. Anyways, I'm going to end this video here, so thank you all for watching, whoever has been, as always, I greatly appreciate it, and on that note, I'll see you on the flip side. Bye!